I am freedom's instigator, for the greatest lies deep inside, into the blackened core of man, into the mist you must ride, where our innocence ran. This is all there is to be, the only true reality, key to revolution, bridge to retribution, where the greatest of good and darkest of evil lies deep within the cold mist, deep into the black eyes of upheaval, in the hands of 1,000 blood-stained fists, into the cold dark mist, our only reason to exist, in the heart of insanity, the endless mist of mentality. Greed is the destructive trait, envy, its solicitator, an excuse we have been hijacked, as an avenue for violence and anarchy. Remove your SS overalls, and get the fuck out of my sight, where I thought I saw honor, integrity, and a future for my beliefs. I saw traitors and scum. All these wannabe Nazi cunts sniff up their crack. They solar too, in my behest, I try to conjure up the rest. Marching, leading, charging, seething, a horde of hiding nations grieving. What I despise is led away. I'll never change from yesterday. I stand my ground and gather the mass. Children will learn my ways will last. Men stand strong and follow me. Then in time the others agree. I will see that this perdition is done. Stories will be told of when Nazis won. I perceive this as no perennial war, but a chance to impose my ways on all. Bewailment is a weakness now. Either comply or be taken down. Do you think we could rid these times of cliche living, of artificial feeling? Maybe give words back some meaning. Initiate a balance between man and machine. Do any of us stand a chance at freedom? These numbing days of learn before you think and teach before you know, of be all that you can be, but only in the face of war. Now that hate is a side that's picked when any agenda is defended, because difference is seen as defiance and individuality is time consuming, and it will be built for time management. Although it's an efficient process for mental containment, freedom in the form of enslavement, conformity assurance for capitalism success, in a world where you can be yourself, as long as you can find your image in the examples given, and your voice is found on a track that's been approved for all audiences. Because being offended by someone else's life is a vicarious confession of self-hatred, projected into a living confession that lands the sinner in control of punishment, attached to feeling supreme. But what a comfort in these days of man-made everything, and God will fix it. These times of buying religion, like a ticket to heaven, where the people deemed as accepted are shielded and defended, pretending there's no neo-Nazi in the system. Nothing deserving question, overtly denying the subliminal sadomasochism behind the mask of pretension. This era of human pawns in mass production, working to ensure their own dysfunction, adding weight to the pile that holds them down, trampling the souls that could help them out. Do you think we can really help? If the answer is no, then better off dead. Unfair dismissal and employment law will toss on the heap. We're all about outsourcing jobs and doing it on the cheap. We should start an uprising, a positive retaliation. The government men are gonna continue as planned, shipping our jobs over to some foreign land. Just when you think you're ahead, they kick you down where you stand. Some call it poverty or a recession, some another Great Depression, but all I can see is our government's money obsession. Look back at Nazi Germany's actions for an early reflection. Unassuming victims, then insurance companies deem population control. All the money you can make and never buy back your soul. Idiots not realizing they're digging a bottomless hole. Political corruption is a constant battlefield. Their mode of destruction has yet to be revealed. All of us know when shit hits the fan, our fates are sealed. Trust in our hearts and believe in your minds. Our government has illegal experiments and cures of all kinds. Open your eyes and look around at the blatant signs. They have caused countless deaths. Someone's daughters and sons bring their fighter jets, weapons, and bullet-filled guns. Masters of war causing blood to spill and announce that stunned. The Messiah is elected. While they're celebrating, the bones of our children could be collected. Indiscriminate killing from the sky. But remember, them bad. Me, I'm the good guy. It was Benjamin Franklin who said, and I quote, "Those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. I raise the fist of the oppressed. I am the bullet in the brain of a dictator." Mankind at its best, our rights are being eroded, and yet there is no outcry. Just like Nazi Germany, there was no outcry when millions of innocent men, women, and children were slaughtered like livestock, experimented on and destroyed like they were nothing. Is this what will happen in America? Are we going to stand idly by and watch this happen right before our eyes? Where is the voice of the people? The founding fathers of this nation did their best to ensure the safety, security, and the peace of this nation so its inhabitants can pursue life, liberty, and happiness with their natural rights, constitutional and civil rights intact, free from intrusion and infringement from any government at home and abroad. Take a stand. Let your elected officials know your displeasure. America is no longer the land of the free and the home of the brave. America is not the land of milk and honey. She has become her own worst nightmare. America sleeps with one eye open, both ears listening, paranoid, with an itchy finger on the trigger.